wow, they really going into the store, leaving their car running?
He was partying so much, he fell off the roof.
I done seen it. Like, I done seen a teammate after a game. We on the bus. He looking in his phone, just crying, bro. Like,
how do you feel, man? The storyline is black athletes, black dudes, man, they always go for the white girl. Now, I'm going to keep it a 365.
Yeah.
I love Latinas, okay? Twice on Tuesdays. The Lord see me do it on a Sunday. Okay, yeah. But I do... But I do love black women. I always have, man. I really have. But I always try to get people to understand at least. We went to Boise State. You go to those type of colleges. What do people think is going to happen? We going to interact with and date with what's around us, man.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Boom. It's your boy Chosen, man. We here today, Esports After Dark. We have another guest, Mr. former Boise State wide receiver, 4-time All-Academic Mountain West wide receiver Billy Bowens from Redlands, California, man.
What's up, everyone? I appreciate you having me on today, man. It's a pleasure.
Of course, man. I know you for a while, man. I call him Mr. Lightskin, okay? He knows, that's what I refer to him as, man. But, we both from Cali, Redlands, California, man. I got to ask, what got you to Boise State, man?
Yeah.
That's far.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's cliche, and everyone always says it, like, Boise State is a great place. And when I took my official visits, I went to some different places. I even went to Arizona and Arizona State, took a little visit there. And I mean, it was good. Like, it was good vibes, great place. I mean, we was in the weight room and like walking through the cafe and I'm seeing chicks walk around like bikinis and stuff. I ain't never seen this. Like, this is one of my first visits. So I'm like extremely like leaning towards it.
The fact that you stopped from Arizona State, listen, that's a great guy. That's a great guy.
What I'm saying, like, you go to places like that and you looking around, you're like, man, this is like, and it's like when I came to Boise, and it's like it makes you realize like what you really want out of football and stuff.
You gotta keep the main thing the main thing. You gotta keep the main thing the main thing. I remember my cousin who don't even play sports, but he went to ASU. He's from South Central. Yeah. And yo, he was partying so much he fell off the roof, and it was like
not the roof.
Yeah, it's time for him to come home. It's time for him to come home, man. So, outside of Boise State, who had your eye the most if it wasn't going to be Boise State?
For sure. I mean, my final two, like, I was looking at, it gets deep. So, long story short, I was looking at, like, kind of BYU and Boise State.
Oh,
kind
wow.
of my two kind of finals. Like, it was top two coming down to either Boise State or BYU. And I was like, I just feel something calling me towards Boise State over BYU. And,
soaking or not soaking, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
pretty much. And I'm gonna act like that didn't play a factor into it, but yeah, I mean, but anyway, but yeah, no, I mean, I came on my visit here, and it was just like genuinely like it felt like home. Like it was like I felt like everybody was like so close, and I mean, the moment we landed at the airport. I mean, we had this dude named Usher, and he came off grabbing your luggage, throwing it. And it's funny because Usher, a lot of people don't know, like, Usher is like 5 foot nothing. Like, he's a short guy, but he's lovely. And he'll probably hate me for saying this, but I mean, like, he's awesome. I mean, he's full of energy. He's just someone that you love being around. I mean, he was like kind of the director of recruiting and in charge of that stuff. Yeah. So right when I landed, I mean, he grabbing my luggage, grabbing everyone's luggage, throwing it in the car, and he's like, "What can we do for you?" And like literally like just being at your service. It's like some stuff out of a movie, and they're like, he's so chill, playing music. He's like looking back in the rearview mirror every couple of seconds, like making sure like we're vibing. And you can tell it's genuinely his songs though, because he's like mouthing in like bopping. So I'm like, I'll mess with him. But then we get to the facility. I mean, and they got the blue carpet treatment. Like literally, like it's like walking into the facility, they roll out a blue carpet, and they got the coaches on both sides or standing in the office, and they're like, welcome, and they're like happy. You just feel at home, and it's like, to me, that's a big thing. Like my family ain't never even experienced that. You know, my parents really didn't like play heavy sports, collegiate sports and stuff like that. So like for them to experience that kind of like persuasive too on their part. So they were like, yo, this is somewhere I would want my son to be. And then as me, like, this is somewhere I want to be. You know, there's people being developed. There's people being put into the league. They're winning championships. They're playing in bowl games. They're doing big things. And, like, it's just something you want to be a part of. So, ultimately, I mean, I was like, I want to play football. And especially I wanted to give myself the best chance to play at the next level in an environment that I think I would thrive in. So, Boise State won that.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Was your family initially like Idaho? Like, what are we going to Idaho for?
Bro.
Like,
they had never seen Idaho. My family didn't know where Idaho was. Like, they still refer to it. I have some uncles and cousins like Iowa, Ohio. Like, I was a 6-year senior. I've been here for 6 years, and they're still like, "Where's Billy?" Like in Iowa, Idaho. I'm like, guys, come on, let's figure
we
it
gotta.
out. Yeah, like lock in. Somebody's got to figure it out at one point. So, but yeah, I mean, they've taken trips up here and like come to see me play games and like just, I mean, it's been awesome and they've loved it and enjoyed it. So it's great.
Okay, for you, what was the biggest culture shock coming to Idaho?
I think my biggest like culture shock moment was when I went to the store and I saw someone had their car still running as they were in the store, and they just left it outside and it was just running, keys in, unlocked, just like, I'm like, bro, so like even we had a team meeting.
I said, where they do that at?
That's what I'm saying. And the coach is like telling me, he's like, Billy, this is a good place. Like, if you want to raise a family, you want to be in a wholesome spot, like, this is where you want to be, right? Because, like, people leave their cars running. And he was like, what happens if you leave your car running where we're from? I was like, you going to come out the store and that parking spot going to be empty. Bro, the car going to be gone.
Skedaddle, bro. It's over, bro. And you go shopping, you go to the mall, put all your bags in the trunk, bro.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, under the seats and behind the seats in the trunk, like, you lock, double lock, you like everything, bro. Like, it's just different. Like, to me, I was like, wow, they really going into the store, leaving their car running? I'm like, so that's when I knew it was different, you know. And I was like, this is a good place. Like, I could unwind a little bit, relax a little bit. Like, this is a good spot, good people.
Yeah. Now I like to say that too, because my biggest thing a lot of times was just how nice people are. Like, compared to California, we are.
Yes.
I don't think we're super mean, but we just don't care. Whatever your problems in your life, we don't care. So we're going to keep it pushing. We're gonna be, hey, man, stay safe, man. Stay 100%. Safe. But everybody's like, oh, how are you? How you doing? Oh, hey, just wave. It's like, man, that's dope. And how clean it is, man, it make you want to not litter.
Yeah.
Because you like, oh, I got to go pick that up. Like,
I promise you, and I could stand on this, I haven't littered since I've been out here. I came out here in 2018. I've been out here going on 7 years, pushing to 8. I haven't thrown anything out the window. Like, in California, that was a thing. Like, you done with something, throw it out. You get some fast food, you don't toss it out. Like, bro, out here, I just have such a different respect. And, like, even as a grown-ass person, I'm not going to do that anymore in California. But I mean, like, it's so different. Like, one of the, I met this random guy, and he was like, hey, man, he saw us in the grocery store, and he was like, you notice we were wearing BSU football gear. And he was like, hey, like, look, I want to say welcome to Idaho. I don't know you from a can of paint, but I want to let you know, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. We have 2 rules. And I was like, okay. I'm 17 years old.
Started nice, and I was like, hold on, all right, I'm just letting you know.
You checking in with me. I'm the big hoe. I'm like, all right.
Hey, checking in Idaho is crazy.
No.
On me, the triple R's, man. You know what it is with me. Recycle, reuse, reduce. Hey, yo, what?
Bro, I know, but it really was on some stuff like that. He was like, it's 2 things. He was like, it's Boise, not Boise. And I was like, okay. And he was like, and the other thing is always make sure you put your shopping carts back in the shopping cart little rack. Don't leave it out. Don't just throw it anywhere when you're done. Don't leave it in the parking spot. Make sure you always put it back. Till this day, like, those are 2 things I like making an effort. I'm like, Boise, like, I like think about it, and then like I till this day, once again, I've never left my shopping cart out. I've never, like, it's just things that's like, it's just different, and I was like, I just respected that, and I was just like, for sure, like, that's just how we move. I guess.
For sure. Like I said, man, I'll rock with it, man. I guess for me, I had one of the culture shocks, before I get into a funny story, was the time. Like, things closing early was shocking to me when I first came out here. I was like, bro, we close at 10? Like, we go make moves. Y'all see how In-N-Out open till 1:30? That's how everything is. Like, everything be open 24 hours. Sure. You be like, there's so many food options. So that was like my, like, why are y'all done? Like, why is everybody sleep? Like, we stay open so late. And so that was mine. Let's see. Funny story, man. I just told this one actually yesterday. I had the homie come through. Okay, so Idaho people. I know a lot of y'all don't know us. Y'all not racist. Y'all just don't know us, man. And that's cool. Like, the homie Kobe, man, he was talking to this young lady, this girl. He had a part in his head, right? He had a part in his head, and she just said, oh my gosh, like, I love your scar. Yo, fell out. Bro. It said, I love your scar.
You can't blame like, bro. You know, she doesn't mean any harm by saying that. Like,
but that's when I realized, I was like, you just don't know us.
For sure. Like,
oh my gosh, like, I don't know what y'all say in Supercuts, you know what I'm saying? Step it up. But that was one of the moments, like, that was one of the moments, man. And it just was I'm really in Idaho. That was kind of one of my really in Idaho moments. Yeah. For you as a football player, right? What was the college football moment you were like, I'm really in college football. Like, this is different from high school?
I think at practice. I mean, it started when I first got here. Once again, I was 17. I was young when I got here. Like, you're going against grown men. They already know. And the biggest thing, you know it is, they're going to pick on the freshmen. So I'm lined up as at receiver on the opposing team's sideline. And, I mean, we're at practice. It's just PRP. So PRP stands for player run practices. So it's only players out there. So they're really letting you have it. And it's all the older guys lined up on the defensive side. And they're just all talking trash to me. I'm trying to focus. I barely even, like, it's so much going on. Yeah. I barely know the play. I'm trying to lock in. They're screaming at me. They're telling me, like, Billy, you're offsides. Billy, like this and that, move back. And they're like making me, and I'm listening to them, and they're like, hey, like they're calling me. So I had dyed my hair when I first got here, silver, right? I thought that was. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, we need pictures. Yo, Static. 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 Static, get the pics, bro. Do not. Static, we getting the pics. I'm putting the pics up for this interview.
Brother, yeah. Well, I had dyed my hair silver. It was like the Odell thing, but I wanted to do it a little different. I didn't want to go just the little blonde that.
Now keep going. Now let the people know.
I didn't want to go the little blonde. I always wanted to be a little different and do it my own flavor. Yeah, so I dyed it kind of blonde, like
instead of the ramen,
platinum silver. Yes.
Okay, instead of the ramen. That's fair.
So what had happened was when you're outside and I'm playing against these players, they're trying to get in my head anything they can. So you got players looking over and they're like, we got Albert Einstein out here. We got Gramp. We got Frederick Douglass. And they're getting in my head and I'm trying to lock in. I can't because I'm hearing this and I'm like, I'm getting mad and worked up. And they're telling me like, move back. You're off. I'm moving. False start. And there's just so much going on to where it's like, it was just so many. And then once again, I got jammed. And their biggest thing was like, as a receiver, you don't want a DB to get his hands on you. And then they were like, they're taught to where they would say, this is their lingo, rip his shirt off, take his shirt off, like put his shirt in his mouth.
No Diddy. Pause. Pause. Yo, pause.
Get him naked. No, I'm like, chill.
Get the baby oil. Hey, yo,
that's you. See, here you go, bro.
Okay, continue though.
But they did, and he got his hands on me, and he's like messing up my shirt. And it's just so much going on. They like tore. We had these big cotton shirts that were out there sweating in these big cotton shirts because they didn't let you get the Nike dry fits as a freshman. Okay, you have to earn that, right? Damn. It was a rite of passage to earn your gear. So I got a big old cotton. It's all my collar all stretched, and I have to wear it every day. You can't change. You have to.
You gotta wear the same shirt.
So they'd be like, "Look at this big ass collar at like just bro flaming me, and I can't do nothing about it, bro. I got the shorts to my knees like AI, like Allen Iverson, bro. Like back in the." I'm like, bro, it's just all bad, bro. So that was like my coming to college, like coming to it, like I'm not in high school. In high school, I was the big dog. Like I called it. I was doing that. You know what I mean? So like now it's like
humble yourself.
It's a restart, bro. I'm at the bottom of the totem pole.
And how is it, especially for like football? I mean, we say the same thing about basketball, but in football, it's seen heavily that the size difference, like the muscle, like all like grown man strength is a real thing, but 100%. Specifically football, it's like, bro, those people been on a college meal prep. Like I seen you and Static from freshman year to now, like y'all got way bulkier. Right. You know what I'm saying? So how was that first like to adjust? Especially because you couldn't. It's not like you were gonna gain crazy muscle in a month.
Exactly. And I mean, like when you first get here, it's a developmental thing, right? Like as men, we continue to develop till we're 25, and even so on and so forth. Your body's always going through changes. So like. I came here, like I said, I was 17. I was young. I was a track runner too. So, you know, you want to be slim. You want to be small. You want to have that like petite frame in a sense so you can move fast on track. So when I got up here, you're going against, there's no track. It's ball. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, I'm like, I'm small. I'm young. I'm like skinny. I'm like, and to me, I thought I was fast until now I'm facing guys just as fast and faster and stronger and smarter. So like, yeah, man, it's like, it's just getting used to that. Like when I first came in, I was 170 pounds and I left 200 plus. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you're gaining literally 15, 20, 30. Like everybody's gaining weight, especially depending on your position. So it's like, it's just like when you first get here, it's inevitable. Like you're gonna be, we're men, you know? Okay. So it's like, it's a progression thing to where it's like, you're gonna be in the program. You're gonna learn how to lift. You're gonna learn how to get better, faster, stronger. And it just comes over time.
Okay. I gotta ask, man, what was it like as a player, right? How was it dealing with fans, the opposing fans, like any crazy interactions, or you were like, nah, I always kind of stay low key, or like how was dealing with that?
Bro, and that's a great question. I mean, like that part can break you more than anything. Like a lot of people don't even realize how much goes into, because you're here year round, right? Like especially here in a program that wants you to do good in any sport, you're going to devote a lot of time to it, a lot of dedication, a lot of passion, all of everything. They act like we want bad things to happen. Like the fans, if anybody feels the worst after a loss or a bad game, it's the player. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's that if I drop a pass, if I miss a block, if we lose a game, I'm like heavier on myself.
Y'all put hella hours in the summer for these moments.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, summer, the winter, the fall, like all the way through the spring, and then right back in. Like it's a continuous. Through my 6 years I've been here, I've been home for Thanksgiving 0 times. I've been home for Christmas once, maybe twice. Like you are just you put so much into this to where it's like, these kids come out here, these people come out here, these grown adults come out here and bash you on the internet. And it's like, to me, bro, and I know, like, to a lot of our teammates, bro, I done seen it. Like, I done seen a teammate after a game, we on the bus, he looking in his phone, just crying, bro, like tears, like, because of the Twitter comments, because of the Instagram comments. Like, it's, and you got to think, bro, we are young, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-olds, bro. You're still kids. You're young adults. You're young.
We're kids.
Right.
Everybody's still kids. We are older now, and I can tell you straight up, when I look at 18, 19, I'm like, bro, that's a kid.
Right.
Like, I didn't used to understand that when our adults would tell us, like, yo, when our parents would be like, bro, he's 18, 19, he's still a kid.
Right.
I was like, bro, he's 18, what are we talking about?
Grown.
Yeah. Nah, that he's a kid, bro.
Bro, so that's what I'm saying. Like, people just... So, like, even for me, like, bro, I would put so much into this, and it's like, things don't always work out the way you want. That's life. It's inevitable. It's a sport, right? You're going against just as equally good, just as equally coached opponents. It's going to happen. Yeah. But, like, the hardest part is, like I said, seeing my teammate on the plane, just head down crying. I swear to God, I had to give my teammates hugs. Like, bro, come here, like, head to head. Like, bro, hey, put that down, close that. Like, you good. Don't even look at that. Like, bro, we really got to be there for each other more than anything. I just wish people would take more consideration into that. Like, they're so quick to be like, just hop on and send a hate DM or a hate comment. And it's like, it's fun and jokes, but it's like, you got to understand the person on that other side of that phone could be your brother, could be your cousin, could be your mom, could be your dad, could be your sister, like, your son, your daughter, your nephew, whatever. But it's like, they're real, we're people, and everything we do gets broadcasted and gets put out. And it's like, bro, I'm a human. Like, I have feelings. Like, I swear, I done had a tear fall down my face on time. I done had battles with my own. Like, and I'm one of the most confident, loving, fun, like, high energy people on the planet. But I mean, like, that stuff still is real. Like, we're humans, So it's like, I just wish people would consider that for the athletes more than anything.
I mean, it's good. It's need to talk about it because, like I said, I want to talk more about it in terms of your mental, yourself, because
for sure.
I always tell people it's the reason a lot of great athletes that even make it to the college level, I always say I respect you guys a lot because at a young age, you guys knew what you guys wanted to do and put a lot of time in it. A lot of people just kind of think they just became Jesus Christ walking in a day. Yeah. Like, no, they put a lot of time and effort with them. That's why I respect them. But at that same time, I always talk about, especially in the black community, it's like being an athlete, it becomes like your key identity, and sports are always heavily played. I do think everyone should play sports, but it's different, I believe. Yeah. And when it becomes your identity, and you have like, do people gonna love me even if I mess up this game, or do they still rock with me? And you have a vision for yourself, and when things don't go according to plan, then you like, oh well, they still love me no more, or I don't know what I'm supposed to do, or who I am, or X, Y, and Z. So how did you deal with that in your journey in college? Totally. Like you said, dealing with even you having a bad game or things not going, I'm not starting here, I'm not starting yet. Like, how did you keep having the confidence?
For sure. I mean, once again, I keep saying these things and it sounds cliche, but they're cliche for a reason, right? Like, lean in on God, your faith, whatever you believe in, like, whether you talk to somebody, a role model, a counselor, or a teammate, a friend, like, journal, like, find something that helps you continue to be you. Like, understand, like, there's levels to this, right? Like, you're gonna be down. It's not always gonna be ups, but also that's what we sign up for, right? Like, knowing as an athlete, that's what's gonna come. You have 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, millions of eyes on television and on the internet and social media nowadays. Like, people are going to be tuned in. People are going to be, people are inclined. They're going to say what they want to say. That's fine. But it's like having that tight knit group. Like, we had a saying, like, it doesn't matter what nobody's saying besides the people in this building. All we got is all we need is right here in this building, right here in this circle. Like, and lock everything else out. Like, literally block out the noise, block out the poison. Like, everything else that's external, ignore it, eliminate the externals. And it's like that, it kind of trains you to have this mental barrier, this mental force field of, like, just continue to kick everything out, right? Like it's like only I have the key to get into this safe to my spot in my mind. And that's what I like. As athletes, you got to build up that mental, because it's just as mental as it is physical, if not sometimes more mental.
It's more. I always believe
what I mean?
It's for sure more mental, because a lot of times it's just like with anything. I'll put it in like basketball terms, right? If you hoop with your cousin every day, even if your cousin is a 5-star, you can still beat him because you still look at him like, bro, that's my little cousin. Like, bro, it's not. It's like, bro, how? Right. So in that like mental battle of, you have to believe, bro, no matter what, I'm gonna be okay.
100%.
I have to be like, yeah, I dropped the ball. Anyway, who cares?
Right.
Like Jamar, I don't know if people realize Jamar Chase dropped hella balls in the preseason.
Right.
And he came out like, yeah, bro, I'm still him. Like, nothing's changing. And then he showcased it, right? So, like, keeping that together is so fascinating to me, that y'all have to keep a smile and basically keep, like, it's going to be all right.
Once again, like, you learn it at a young age. You have, like, there are these talks going on in the building. You know, like, I got you, bro. Hey, let's tighten up. Hey, you know, like, and you lean on the older brothers, and you learn how to lead, and you learn how to push through that. You learn how to become stronger. As I told the guys, like, I done gave talks to the team all the time, and I tell them, like, look, man, one of the best pieces of advice I can tell you guys is, I was a 6-year senior, and I brought the guys up night before a game, and we do these hotel talks, and they let somebody talk. You know, it's usually your seniors, your captains, your older guys, and you talk to the team, kind of give a hype speech, but more real. Like, there's no coaches in there. It's more just players and a couple of the strength staff, but really just players, right? Yeah. And I'm in there talking. I tell them, look, I look each and every one of them in their face. We're in a circle. I love you all to death. And they know that. We've been fighting for this since January. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the boys just finished playing in December 31st, right? They played Penn State. They had to report the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. They're back. You know what I'm like? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're in here and you're signed up. You're committed. You're devoted to this stuff. And I told them, look, the night before the game, hey, look, I love you guys. People always ask, as a 6-year senior, it gets easier, right? And I told him, look, man, the best piece of advice I can tell you is, and carry this with you in life, it never gets easier. But you know what? You get stronger. And you learn how to overcome adversity. You learn how to bounce back quicker. You learn how to tighten up and rally and come back. So I told him, like, that's the most important thing. Just always remember that you're going to continue to get stronger. Don't expect it to get easier. You shouldn't want it to just be easy and a walk in the park. You know what I mean? But I promise you're going to continue to build that armor, to build that mental, and you're going to get stronger and better, and you will start to learn how to continue to progress.
Now, I like that you said that, because I think a lot of people, especially when you talk about God, people always think it's a fun, great time. Right. It's not fun. I don't know who needs to hear that. When you go on these journeys with God and you go through these low moments, it's not a great time.
Yeah.
It never is. That's what makes it so amazing, because you're like, man, God, all I got, he going to have to help me get up, because you know that you're going to have to get up. Because if you stay down, that's when it's over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And quitting is when it's over. And quitting is when people be that coulda, shoulda, woulda. We all know those old dudes back. Like, man, I wish I could have been. Yeah, oh, man, get out of my face, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that you talking about. And that journey, right, to get stronger is part of it. And one of the things that I was told when we talk about mental health, especially, you know, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, we talk about college athletes as well. Oh, yeah. I was told at a young age, man, just life was hitting me, man. It was hitting me hard, and my mentor looked at me. He said, "Yo, man, I'm sorry, it don't get easier, brother. It doesn't. It never does. Boy, I wish it did get easier, man. I wish it did get easier, man. And in life, you gotta believe it more than others, for sure. And if you don't believe in yourself, who will? That's one of the biggest things." Oh man, I'm reminiscing right now, man. This is one of the biggest things that you just always have to remember. Sure. And life, it sucks to say, I ain't gonna lie. The outside world, like he just documented right now. I'll put the camera back on Billy. Like he just documented right now, man. Yeah. The outside world don't really care what's going on. You still have to get the job done. That's real life for all the men out there. And a lot of times it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be hurtful. Go through the emotions alone. Don't try to hide them, because for men and a lot of us, when you have an emotional reaction, that's when it's over for you. Rather financially, your view, because he's an athlete. If he snaps out the money at the audience, at a fan or anything, it's over. And no one cares. Yeah. No one's going to be like, bro, but he said and all this. No one cares. So you always have to make sure you're emotionally disciplined. Like I said, I use this example all the time. You see it in gangster movies. You see it all the time. Everybody likes the emotional dude. He's always down to crash out for you. He's always your guy, man. He never lives long. Right. He always passes in the movie. You have to discipline that side of yourself, and it's a journey. And talk to God, talk to your friends. Like he got a whole circle. And it's good to be emotional weak with your friends, man, and vulnerable. You have to get that out. And that's what I try to tell people, that college athletes, because especially now, because you guys do it NIL now. So people ain't going to have that sympathy for y'all about like, oh, they getting paid now for sure. Right. We can say whatever we want to say to these little 18-year-old, this 19-year-old. That said, he better catch the ball. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie. I've been friends with him, so I always try to be like, I was trying to go no comment when I only mess up. I'm like, damn. Not my dog.
I was saying.
But it comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying? And they understand it, and I was glad that he said it. Like, bro, it do come with it, but we are human. You know what I'm saying? So, what's on some jokes, man? What is?
I didn't get deep on you, man. Let's lighten it up a little, man. You got to touch it.
Well, talk to me. What is your pregame ritual? College football Saturday night game, bro. What's the pregame ritual? Pregame music.
Love it. Okay, so pregame. I mean, so this is crazy, but I would listen to Alicia Keys, Adele. I have an all-women's playlist that is just all smooth. So my biggest thing is I don't want to peak too soon. Okay. Right? I can't peak too soon, because if it filled up to me, I would have been up at 3-4 a.m. turned in the bathroom. But you got to understand, you got to respect everyone else's process, right? You don't want to be too rowdy, too lit, because you got a roommate on the road. You got a whole team of 80 plus guys, you know. So you got stuff you gotta be mindful. Okay. And me, I'm turned up individual as it is. Like, I promise you, I would be turned 24/7. I'm the littest in the family. That's just a given. So anyway, I mean, I'm saying, like, I gotta control it. I gotta tame it, bro. I feel like I got the nine tails beast inside of me. I gotta contain it.
What you know about anime, man? What you know about anime, man?
But I just gotta cage that beast until it's the right time to unleash it. And that's like, so it's a constant thing you work out all the way until kickoff or that first play, to where it's like, all right, it's time to turn it up. Yeah. So for me, I'm Alicia Keys, I'm Adele, Beyonce, SZA, you know, like all the K-Line. I got my whole like just low, and then I'm listening to like Rod, kind of like a Boogie, 2C. Like I'm on the low way.
Generational sicko, by the way. I just want you to listen all the women artists he named. Generational sicko. Nah, continue.
We locked in with some chill stuff, you know, and then after that, it starts to ramp up a little, and you start to just pick it up, and then you get into. So before I touch the field, I got one song, and this has been resonating with me for a minute, man. It's been, I'll say, so this is I got a couple, but it's definitely A Boogie, right?
That was my favorite artist in high school.
Yeah, I had A Boogie, okay, Chief Keef, okay, and I mean, really, whatever I'm kind of feeling in the moment, but A Boogie and Chief Keef, man, I mean, like,
what's the A Boogie song?
A Boogie, I'm listening to No Promises. I'm listening to some I'm drowning. That one was I'm drowning. You give me that mode, I'm drowning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's like it gets you. I'm locked in, and then I'm like, okay, cool. Listen to Lil Rob, Lil Baby, and Dirk. Like, to me, that started locking me in for real. And then, like I said, like Chief Keef, that was what I was rocking with. Gunna from high school. Like, I gotta hear those sounds before I hit the field. And it's like Chief Keef is my last one. Like, I'm listening to Don't Like. I'm listening to like Earned It. I'm listening to Love No Thotties, Love Sosa. I'm listening to all, bro, because like classic. Chief Keef, that's what I was listening to. Bro, so I'm like, I'm turned up, and I'm like, okay, it's go time. Like, it's time to war time. Right, you got to take yourself to that place. So I'm like, it's time
build
to
up,
go.
though. It was a slow build up. Nah, I respect it.
So
now, Chief Keef is
my
okay.
Yeah,
Chief Keef is my guy. Like, listen, I don't know. Chief Keef, y'all don't realize how big Chief Keef was. Nobody would. That dude went platinum around the world, bro. Like, oh my gosh, yo, man, Love No Thotty was a classic.
Come on, I'll tell you.
What? A Boogie? I wish A Boogie. Bro, get your heart broke, bro. Your music ain't been the same since high school, bro. This stuff is crazy, son.
Get your heart, bro.
Bro, not a regular person. FTB, still think about you, bro. I'm tired, bro. What are you, bro?
Bro, I'm listening to
100. He been 100. He been 1. Bro, what are we? Oh, nah, he gotta. They ain't been the same since, man.
But I got all artists. I got all artists mixed in. Don't get me wrong. Me and music, I love music, bro. Like, I listen to all genres. I listen to everything. Like, I might have some country sprinkled in. I might have some alternative. I might have some just straight like EDM. I might have some electric. I might have some, just like depending on my mood, bro. Really, just it fluctuates. So
I'm putting you on the spot then. Country or rock?
I'm gonna be honest. I've been listening to. All right, no, I'm talking too much. I gotta think. Country. I'm sorry.
Go that way. Go. Dang, man,
go
you got the
country.
country over rock,
Yes,
man. Come on, man.
Listen.
Tar Heel was, man.
I know.
I watch wrestling, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I have a whole rock playlist, and I love it to death.
Yeah.
But it's like my country, bro. Like I can get more out of that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
I knew it was coming, bro. You ain't slick.
Nah, we rocking, man. We having a good time, man. Okay, so a lot of people got on my head. I was talking about the food in Idaho. So
Yeah.
you got to tell me, man, what is your favorite, the best food, your favorite food in Idaho, man?
I gotta go with a local spot just to show support and love. Burger Belly on Broadway is a really good spot.
Dubs.
You know what I'm saying?
I rock with, man. I go there all the time.
So it's really good. They do really good breakfast, and they got some fun lunch things, and they got really good like kind of dinnerish, I guess, type of time.
They
but more
taste like they are the burger that tastes like California. I had them and I was like, this tastes like a Cali burger.
and then the vibe, it's like it gives kind of a vintage kind of fun. They have like the little LED lights around it as of like giving like, you know, back in a little throwback. So it's fun. They got the old school. They're rocking with their same logo. It's like a burger with hands and legs and like big old googly eyes. Like it looks like that one thing from that one show. But it's fun. It's fun. I like that place. But there's one place that's on Broadway which is relatively new too. It's called the James.
Okay.
You got to try it.
I think it's right by Pie Hole, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You got, bro, go to the James. I'm telling you guys, the James, that's a good spot. They got a really good menu, really good stuff. I mean, and trust me, they're not paying me to say this. This is just me being honest. I've tried almost everything on the menu.
Okay.
I did work there, so I
there it is.
might be slightly biased.
Yeah, he's been contaminated.
but I've tried everything on the menu. Like as you know, just being there and working there, I tried everything on their menu, and it was so good. And I've been across the world and traveled and tried different things. I tried a lot of the meals they make at other places, just compare and contrast. And I stand on it. The James wins and beats it in flavor and quality, like of the food and everything. So it's like that's why I say that too. I'm not just saying that because I did work there. I couldn't care less. But I mean, like, it is a good spot. So the James, Burger Belly, some fun spots. I kind of keep it like really close. I haven't ventured out very far, you know. So I mean,
I don't go far.
Yeah, that's kind of like by the university area. So
okay,
try those out.
Do you have an overrated spot?
Overrated.
Do you have an overrated food spot? Overrated food spot in Boise,
I don't
Idaho.
know.
Oh yeah, mine was Boise Fire Company. I stand by that.
See, I've been there once.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't go back.
That's valid. I've been there one time. I haven't been since.
I always say the breakfast in Idaho is fire. I don't care what nobody says. The breakfast spots in Idaho are gas. The most I have an underrated sleeper.
Yeah.
Most underrated spot in Idaho. Give me Shogun Sushi on Federal. Fire. Yoitoma trash. Yoitoma trash.
Wait. Okay.
That is trash.
Okay.
Look at this. Look at he got to defend it. Look, because the whole football team go there, and that thing is nasty. They just eat a lot. They like buffets.
Okay. Well, listen. I don't like sushi.
Okay.
So for the record, I am not a sushi connoisseur. I do not like it. I never ate it. I came out here and I tried Yoitomo. I love it. So do what you want with that information. I do not like sushi. I went there and I was like, I appreciated it. I've been like 5 times max in like a bunch of years, but I mean like it's good, bro. I'm biased. I like it. I do not like sushi.
Shogun tastes better, but I'll say this.
Okay.
Yoitomo is smooth. And the thing with sushi, I always tell people, sushi is tough because people will rate something 4.5, 4.5, 5, and it'll be gross. I really love Japanese culture, so I kept trying sushi. Even in California, I was like, bro, this stuff is weak. Like, we went, it was terrible. Me and my sister dipped. Like, we was like, who made this?
Yeah.
Yoitomo is smooth. I'm adding a little seasoning. It's smooth. Shogun tastes better, though.
Thank you. Like.
Yoitomo is okay to me.
Right.
Shogun is really good.
Yeah.
Shout out the owner. I do know, bro. And
then, bias. You talking about contaminated.
We contaminated. Nah, I know, bro. He gave you some. Bro. All right, man. Hey, that's not getting cut. But underrated too, man. Shout out Chiang Mai, good Thai food, man. Right by the bowling alley, Elmer Lanes, man. Shout out Chiang Mai, man. Dope Thai food if you like it. Thai food is pretty smart.
I haven't tried it, but I gotta.
Okay, so I gotta put you on the spot now too. So you from Cali, man. You from California, man.
Yeah.
Cali Mexican food or Idaho Mexican food, man? Okay. Which one you rocking?
Let's be real, bro. It's not even comparable. Like, come on now. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Cali to the grave, man. I mean, I'm not really. I've had a couple good places out here. They're more like, they're not like big chains. It's like there was a taco truck. And then kind of like a fast food truck van, and then like a little spot that was like kind of a Mexican supermarket, getting out of there.
Yeah.
So like those are places you got to go that can try to compete and be comparable to Cali. But I mean, Cali takes it. Let's be. but it's good. It's good for like Idaho, especially. Like I enjoy it, but it's just like Cali, bro.
I just had to put bro on the spot, man.
Nah.
Put bro on the spot,
you know I'm cultured like that. Don't play with me. Don't play. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I gotta give him in trouble, man.
Yeah, I'm like,
all right, man.
Idaho.
Like Idaho.
Yeah, nah.
Arrested him.
Yeah, I lose all my credit immediately. All my credit.
Let me ask. Let's see. Biggest. Did college? How do you did you feel that college tested your upbringing at all? Because a lot of people we see in college, there's freedom.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of freedom, and it's on you. There's no parent to call you. There's no parent to be like, "Yo, are you doing this? Are you doing?" It's all on you.
Yeah.
How did you feel like college? Did it test your upbringing?
Yeah, it definitely does. I feel like just people morally, what you kind of stand for, ethically, like as an individual, regardless where you go or what you do, you're going to be tested in life. So I feel like it's more of a life thing.
Yeah.
And I'm here in this time of my life. So yes, I've been like tested. You know, you're always gonna, what would you do? Your characters is being built and tested. That's how it's being built and how it grows. So it's like, I've been faced with different things. And I mean, it's like it's a part of growing up. You know, you grow, you live, you learn. So I mean, like, I feel like everybody kind of, especially in the most developmental ages, kind of like in your young adulthood and your post-teenager life, like, you know, you're still figuring things out.
Do you believe that us being from California gave us a little bit advantage being in college because we had been around different cultures?
100%. And I stand on that. Like all of my friends that are strictly from one place, like rural Idaho, or just randomly from like a weird spot in Montana, or just the depths of wherever, you know, it's like me, I just feel like I've been faced with a lot more at an early age, so I can adapt earlier and be hit with these different situations rather than them. I'm like, why would you ever say that? Why would you ever behave that way? Why would you even respond that way? Why would you react that way? It's like kind of like, to us, it's common sense because we've been tested, right? We've been battle tested. We've been molded and already put through the ringer in that department, that field. Yeah. So it's like them, it's just kind of like, oh, well, that's all I know, or that's me, or that's where I come from. You got to take a step back and be like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Like that's,
try to at least understand.
Yeah, they're doing the best they know or what they can. Like I don't blame them, but I 100% agree that like where you grow up and what you've been through definitely like shapes you and puts you in situations to where it's like, I've seen this before. I know how to behave. I know how to react, rather than a first timer being put in a situation, regardless what it is or anything. It's like, whoa. And it's like you might behave out of character or do something that wasn't really me, as opposed to like, I did that when I was 17. I did that when I was 16, 14, 12. 10, whenever you faced it. So yeah, for sure.
Time to skedaddle. Yeah, it was. Sure. I always say that because I always laugh because it was a couple players. I won't say no names. A couple of players that were like, they hadn't interacted with white people, and they were like, "Bro, I don't know how to." And I was like, "Oh snap!" Like, wow, they were asking me, and I was from a genuine place, and I was like, "Oh, well, yeah." Like I interact with different cultures. I come from California. We're able to do so. It also gave me a lot of patience because at times I remember a culture clash with one of the homies in the frats. I remember he just was like, "What's up, boy?" And I looked at him and I was like,
I'm already knowing.
And I was like,
wait,
that's one.
Right,
so I'm gonna
right.
take a mental note. And I didn't say, I was like, oh yeah, it was good, dad, bro, up. And I just kind of watched. And I watched him say it to everybody. And he was really country. And I was like, okay, we're good.
100%.
Okay, we're smooth. Like instead of me just crashing out and just be like, oh no, bro, he got me messed up on my mama. Oh, God in heaven, he got like, whoa. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think intent is like everything. You know, like I don't think they're coming from a malicious place. And that's like, once again, it's just like they're a lack of knowledge, a lack of just, I was like oblivious to it. I didn't know. Like I'll forgive you, but like, look, this is how you're supposed to move.
You got to be able to at least try to understand.
Like, for sure. So it's like one of those things. So where it's like, once again, they're not coming from like a crazy place, but it's like figure it out. Yeah.
That's okay. So how was it as an athlete? Mm-hmm. How is it dealing with if a girl likes you for you or just because you on the team? Mm-hmm. A lot of them, I mean, they scout. They better than the scouts. Okay, they got the whole roster pulled up.
They see the potential early. They at the camp seeing the potential. They see it.
Yo, man, you talk about Pokemon trainers, bro. They got the data, the stat. They in film study.
Scouters and Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, man. I told him. I said, "What's up, bro?" She's like, "Oh, you know." So I said, "Yeah, no, that's the homie." She said, "Yeah, he was a 3-star, and he transferred though, but he got injured."
Like,
I said, all I said was, "I know, bro. Like, how is that dealing with?" Y'all got to deal with, the roster studiers and how is dealing with that.
I mean, one thing I can say is I haven't really experienced too much of that. I kind of have a good judgment of character, and so I always know kind of like who's kind of out for what, and it's just you can kind of feel it. I do also hang around a lot of athletes, so the women athletes, whether in soccer, volleyball, softball, basketball, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, in a sense, like exactly. Like I kind of just the way I put myself, and I trust my inner circle. I think it starts with that, like trusting who you are and who you're around. And that they're not going to bring anyone outside of that circle that kind of like gives those vibes. And if you do randomly come across them or you're at a party or wherever, doing whatever you're doing, it's like, once again, I trust myself to like, okay, I'm peeping a little scout or a little gold digger, a little shawty that's trying to get chosen. Like, it's kind of, you get a niche for it, right? Like you definitely do, and then it's like up to you if you want to choose to pursue that or neglect that. Like it's up to you. But I'd say 90% of the time the athlete knows. Like you guys, he's not oblivious. That's what I'm saying. They might want to play. Oh no, you know what time it is. Once again, it comes with knowing your status and what you sign up for. Yeah, I know who I am and what I represent.
Do you want to have a great time?
It's gonna come with it.
It's up to you if you want to have a great time.
It's gonna come with it. So like, let's just be.
And y'all did not help my case, bro. They kept lying and saying they wasn't on the team. Look at this man. Ecstatic, bro. Nobody believe you play golf.
Badminton, tennis, and golf are the ones we go to, bro, just for fun.
And bro, and me, I'm dead serious. I'm not on the team, bro. I've seen you touch the field. I've never touched the field. I'm allergic to the blue. So they did not help our case, man, at all.
It's always a case of building like a fake identity every time you're out to see. It's just for fun too. Like you'll have someone come up. Are you such and such? Which they know you are. And it's like, no, I'm actually Steven and I play this and that, or I don't play anything, or I'm from like Washington or just some random place. And it's like, the amount of times that my friends know, like my friends, I rarely say like who I truly am to anybody, especially when I'm just out and we're just out and about. Like, bro, it's just for fun. I'm not saying because I'm like a star. I'm just saying because it's for fun. I do it for the troll. I like to troll. Like I have a good time. Yeah. So I'll like make up this whole false identity and just have fun with it. And then my friends will go along with it. And I'll be like, this is my other friend that he is like a famous whatever. And it's like, and he's like, and they know now at first. So my friend, he used to stump my game all the time. We'd be out at a party, see some girls, and I'll make up some false thing, just some false narrative playing around. He's like, no, your name's Billy. And I'm like, bro, I can't be hanging with you. Once again, filtering them out. You gotta filter them out. Like, then you got the homeboys that's like on go. They know, like it clicks. And he's like, see, this why it just kind of happens. It just kind of happens.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I do have a slow moment myself.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the homies called me, bro. I was chilling. I was chilling with somebody, man. It was a good vibe. It was a weekday. I was chilling with somebody at night, man. He called me on the phone. He was like, bro, we got this project to do, right? Bro, I've never had a class with him in my life. The girl looking at me, she's like, I gotta go. I'm like, bro, project? What you, bro, what? Bro, his major is like, I'm finance. He in communication, bro. What are you saying? He like, bro, the project, bro, that thing is due tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, I was a little slow.
Yeah.
I was a little slow.
I would have blocked you. I would have been like, yeah, he's out. He's done. Like, especially if you would have left me in that predicament. You should know better.
I caught on.
Nah, it's cool.
I'm saying you gotta put him on probation.
Yeah, he's on a ban. He's on a ban. A 3-week ban. I'm done with him. You got to put the homies on timeout.
Hey, man. Come on, man. I tried, man. Okay, so we got to have this is a little funny, but a little serious topic, how it goes. So,
okay.
I got to ask, man. How do you feel, man? The storyline is black athletes, black dudes, man, they always go for the white girl. Now, I'm going to keep it a 365. Yeah. I love Latinas, okay? Twice on Tuesdays. The Lord see me do it on a Sunday. Okay, yeah. But I do. But I do love black women. I always have, man. I really have. But I always try to get people to understand at least. We went to Boise State. You go to those type of colleges. What do people think is going to happen? We going to interact with and date with what's around us, man. Yeah. But how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think proximity is everything. Like what you have access to and what you're around is going to, you can't do anything else, right? Like once again, it's inevitable what you have access to. Like that's why when you see sometimes girls might see these girls with really ugly guys. Well, she's around that guy enough, or like, in their eyes ugly, and it's like she's gonna eventually like you around something. You start to develop feelings and emotions, and then it's like okay, well, it just kind of happened. Well, that's how that happens, right? So wherever you're at, if you have access to straight only this type of person, that type of person, like the certain demographics, the certain age ranges, where you're at plays a big role. So I mean, like depending on where someone's at and what they have access to is going to ultimately determine what they like. They're going to find what I'm interested in, what I do like in this person, that person, and then it just becomes kind of what you're interested in and someone's type. So I mean, me, I grew up in Southern California, you know, super diverse, and I ran track with a bunch of girls, and you know, you have I grew up in a white neighborhood, I guess, essentially, because like my dad was kind of born and raised and grew up in and out of Carson, and he was like, I want a better life for my siblings. Yeah, so
I actually might need to find out your dad's.
Yeah,
so my dad's from Carson.
He was like, I want a better life for my kids in a sense. Like I want them to grow up in a. So we grew up in San Bernardino, Redlands kind of area, and I mean like that is going to be, you're going to have more of your certain type of blacks, but I mean like if we're talking about ratio, 90 to 80% of the population is white, you know, and then it's like you come out here, same thing for us. Like, so it's like if that's what you have access to, that's what you're going to. But then, like I said, I grew up in track and I grew up in football, I grew up in sports, where my friends, my family, like that. It's like, so it's me. I'm just, if she bad, she's bad. Let me throw that over.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna. I'm done.
He don't discriminate.
But you know what I mean? Like if I see someone that I'm attracted to, and at this point it's more personality, it's more mental than physical. Like a physical appearance don't appeal to me. A big butt and tits and curves and that I need more. That don't move me no more. That don't excite me. You know what I'm saying? I need someone I could connect with, that we could be deeper than just surface level with. So obviously an attractive woman's gonna be attractive. There you go. Look.
Now you was talking,
bro. They're gonna kill you. But I mean, like an attractive woman is always gonna be, which conventionally attractive, and beauty is always subjective. Like your type and my type and their type is going to be very different. Facts. But it's like at the end of the day, I need someone that I know I can connect with and have a life and family, and that's going to have good morals and values. Like at the end of the day, what everybody has their own preference. Some guy might just want a big booty. Some guy might just want a double D. Some guy might just want.
I think the problem becoming like when I've seen it, like a dude goes for like, there's like a 10 black girl over there, and there's like a 4 white girl, and they both like him, and you go for the white. It's like, come on, that's where I'm like, we gotta. You're on some like, you're a winter soldier. For sure. Okay, you're diabolical.
You like playing the snow.
Yeah, you're diabolical at that point, and I'm glad that you brought up that like your upbringing right from San Bernardino. I know how. First off, the people not gonna know San Bernardino was crazy. Yeah, that's not the greatest neighborhood. Recently, white, Latino, heavy population over there, some black people. Right. For you to hear that insight from you, I'm from Long Beach, California, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I never had any homies. Nobody's preference was white girls. Were you like down to interact? Yeah, you be cool, you have a good time. But it was never like, snow me, like bro, go home. Like it was never a thing until I came out here, to be honest. Yeah. And I ran into some people that grew up in certain areas, and I was like, oh, that's preference one, huh? Like that was shocking for me. And we have all different cultures. There's Latina, there's Samoan, there's Tongan, there's Asian, there's Cambodian, more specific Asian, there's Cambodian, there's Filipino. Like there's all different cultures. So but coming out here for me personally, I never had no homies that was like, but it's funny because we always be like, all the white people in the valley, like the white girls is in the valley. Sure. That's how we used to talk.
Yeah, like if you go to Colombia, you're going to see some of the most beautiful Colombians. Wherever you take a trip to, you go to Sweden, Swedish girls, oh my God, they're gorgeous. When you go to India, you're gonna find gorgeous Indian women. You're gonna have a great time. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay out here in America, you're gonna find Americans, Europeans, wherever you go, like you're gonna see, and color, like whatever. It's like an attractive person is gonna be attractive, and someone that you connect with is more ultimately important. So I mean,
facts.
But once again, like I say, I stand on it. What you have access to and what you're around, and you can see proximity. I stand on is like, that's what you're gonna get into, and that's all you have access to. So it's like you can't blame anybody for well, this is what I have. What do you want me to do? Catch a flight 16 hours and go, you know what I mean? Like I'm not doing that. It's just real life. So
nah, you gotta, and that's the thing. And like I said, I'm always keep it. I'm gonna be honest. Is there some black athletes, some black dudes?
No, of course.
That are code name winner soldier? Yes,
bro.
We've seen them, bro. There's a 10 over there. 5, but we going for the 5. What's going on?
No, that's wild.
What's going on?
Yeah.
But let's also be honest, y'all. Please understand this. Just because I don't like you does not mean I don't like black women.
Right.
Bro, it's just you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God. It's not you. Yeah. It's me. Yeah. No, it's you.
Right.
Okay. Spell Y-O-U. Letter U. Mm-hmm. U in sign language. It's you. Bro, it's you, man. Okay. And go that way with that negative energy, bro. I'm ranting right now. I remember in Arizona years ago, these girls came up to me and my homie. They was like, "Oh my gosh, you like white girls," and I was like, "Anyway, yeah." I'm not whipping out my Carfax for you, my transaction history for you. No.
Yeah.
Go that way with all that energy. Yeah. Negative energy. Y'all got to tell people that. Go that way.
Yeah.
For sure.
Whoever you're compatible with, just it takes. I mean, once again, I know people that are like, and that's fine. It's preference. I don't want to date this group or that group. I get it. Yeah. Sure. But I mean, like,
once when it's like that glaring, it's like, come on, bro. We're not. Like I said, I'm gonna be fair. Some of y'all, it's just you. Don't get into that general. Like, don't try to make it a bigger. It's only
for
you.
Sure. For sure. It's like you're not my type. Don't throw everyone on a generic basis. Like, oh, okay. No, like it's like I'm just not attracted to you, or we're not compatible. I'm not feeling a spark connection.
Yeah, for sure. I realized. I started realizing. This is kind of off topic. I ain't gonna lie. I started realizing like sexual chemistry. And like my heavy, like I've seen a couple women, I'm like, bro, she's very attractive. Mm-hmm. But like my body isn't like crazy, like, oh, I want her. Mm-hmm. Like I started paying attention to that. And like the type of women I get along with too. I've learned a lot through the years
and
of
it changes like as you get older.
Yes, man. The certain girls that are a little more interesting. Yeah. Toxic. They were great. They were good people, man. They were good people. But as you get older, you like,
you start to learn. I mean, especially it depends on what you're looking for. Like if you're really looking to settle down, you start getting into like looking for a good man, a good woman, you know the signs to like weed out, okay, that's not okay. That's I'm on alert for that. That struck me the wrong way. I'm on that's all. But then there's times where it's like, I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, this is a funny question then, because we asked this before to a couple people.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to look like a red flag in dating or look like a green flag?
I think it depends on who you're trying to attract. I think it's what you're ultimately looking for. If you are out and you're just trying to have a good time, I mean, so be it. If you're dating seriously, I think it's really important to know, like, you have to find what you think is going to be your best match. Like, if you're looking for a guy and an aesthetic, if somebody is basing someone solely off an aesthetic, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, are you really ready? Are you mature enough? Like, I want a bad looking guy. I want a good looking guy. Like in terms of like bad boy, good guy. Yeah. Like in your stereotypical movies, like it's like, bro, are we connecting? Are we vibing? Are we compatible? So it's like if someone's looking like I want to be a bad guy, I want to come dressed like this, ride my motorcycle. That like you know what I mean? The old school.
Go home, brother.
That's what I'm saying. If a girl is attracted to that, that's not the girl for me. I'll say. Yeah. Like I mean, so be it. Like everybody has their own. To each their own. You do what you want, but like it depends on what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for a mature woman that really like has her stuff together, like and she's on your level, and you guys are trying to build something big. Y'all gonna be on something else. But it's like, if I'm just looking for a bad boy.
Hey, the faces is crazy. Bro, the faces is
I'm
crazy.
off it. Like I'm not for you. Like, if she come like, oh, you're not bad enough, and you're not a bad boy, I'm knowing out. Hey, sometimes life filters people out in itself. It's supposed to, you're not compatible. You're not supposed to be with everyone. I feel like that's just life, you know? So it's like,
you not for me, gang. And that's okay.
That's okay.
And that's okay, man. People got to be okay. Be okay with rejection, man, that people not for you. I had to ask because it's a conversation that I think about. I like to ask people because it's kind of funny. A lot of people you get told, yeah, you look like you ain't. Yeah, come on, man. Like you're light skinned with tattoos. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You are a red flag. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
I'll be honest. You are.
Me?
Yeah, you for sure look like a red flag.
I'm a red flag.
Bro, you're light skinned with tattoos.
I mean,
yeah, this is
you red flag too. Then we both red flags.
No, for sure. I know where I'm for sure a red flag. That's what I'm saying. It's like
in this together. We red flags. We're red flags together.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't know. Am I? Damn, I might have to. Anyway,
got the earrings, man. Come on, man.
Wait.
Did you?
Oh, damn.
You know, I had to fight my mom to get some earrings in high school.
Me too.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yo, mom wasn't down. How'd you get them?
No, my mom was. My mom is like tatted up both arm sleeves, torso, legs.
Okay.
My dad is like complete opposite. Super traditional, religious. No hair dye, no ear piercings, no tattoos. Like
Wow.
my dad is like strict to the T. So like they're complete polar opposites. But my mom was like, let's go get matching tattoos. Like she took me to get my ears pierced. Like
Did
so
he
if
know?
I'm a red flag, blame my mom.
Did he?
He did. Yeah,
Oh, he
I was
did.
18 at the time, so it's like I was like of age, and I was like, all right.
Yo, mine was my mom. I had asked my mom for like my senior year and then going to college. And I was like, yo, let me do it. And then she just was like, you know, when moms get mad, she's like, yo, ask your dad. I don't know why she asked. She told me to ask him. I asked him. He said, oh, let's go right now. Did him, bro. He got a mean cuss out for me. Like he got cussed out. I mean, I saw that door close. I said, it's over, gang. It's over, gang.
He took one for the team. That's lit.
I don't know why she
Pops.
said that because he has his ears pierced.
Yeah.
So he was like, I don't know why you would be shocked.
Yeah, shout
Like,
out Pops.
yeah,
Took
nah.
one
So
for the
that's
team.
funny. Yeah, nah. I mean, like I said, I like to ask the red flag thing. It's just a funny thing. I kind of go back and forth with it.
Yeah.
Some people get told they look too nice. I've been told I look too nice, or no, I come off too nice.
Yeah.
At times, and some people get curved because of
Yeah.
it. So it's like a hard balance.
Yeah.
It's a joking thing, but it's good that you said the mature part too, because sometimes you get curved because they don't even know you, but they think you're such a red flag.
Yeah.
That it's like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay away.
One thing I learned was, and this is a quote that sticks with me heavy to this day: you could never say the wrong thing to the right person. So let me break it down. I heard this, guys. I'm not taking credit. Okay, but it sticks with me. You can never say the wrong thing to the right person. If somebody's for you, you can't be too nice. You can't be too this. You can't be too that, because that person, that's what I'm saying. So if I'm too anything for someone, we're not meant to be. So don't ever dim your light to let someone else shine. Be you. And if you guys are compatible, it's going to work. And if you guys are meant to be, it'll work. If not, that's cool. So be your authentic self, because like I said, you're going to find your person and you guys are going to thrive, right? It's not about dimming yourself, putting yourself back, trying to please someone else, because it's about being you and living your authentic life, being your true self. Because like I said, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. If you say that, they're going to be like, I love that. I love that about you. I love that you're being you. Be you.
We love that.
That's why I got that in my bio. Be you forever. Like, don't ever be someone else. Be you.
And if they don't like you for being yourself,
Yeah.
you know, if you seen Bernie, you know Bernie Mac, man, it's F 'em, man. If they don't like you for being yourself, F 'em.
Truly.
Bro, you're not for me,
That's
bro.
right. And your person's out there. It's just not me. So the whole Mr. Nice Guy facade, the whole he's to this, he's to that, he likes this, he likes that. Bro, be you. Ladies as well. Don't be you. And if the guy likes you and appreciates you for you, y'all gonna match. Y'all gonna vibe. Y'all gonna rock.
I like that. We got to get these shirts called Wrong N-Word. Yeah, man. I've been mistaken for too many people.
Right. Yeah, that's not me. That's him or the homie. I know who you're talking about.
Hey,
That's
I know
not
what
me.
you're talking about. That's dope, man. Especially, I'm glad that you said that, man. It's my homie Rizzy. He was like, bro, you've always been yourself, man. I've always tried to be myself, no matter where I was at. Y'all know me. That's how I was always vibing with y'all everywhere I went. I used to ride around Boise State with a speaker. Okay, I was always me, Cali dude, coming to Idaho, man. How do you mentioned anime earlier? We're gonna wrap these things up, and we want to hear your last advice for. What would advice? I'm gonna follow up and be like, what was your best advice to freshman you? And then, what are the biggest things you learned from college, or advice you would give somebody from college? Funny one is, it's a huge topic, right? Black people, were they bullied in anime? Like, a lot of black people say they were bullied for liking anime.
Yeah.
Did you like anime as a kid, or?
I really got into it because of my cousins. So for me, just to give you guys some context, there's 5 of us, my siblings and I, there's 5 of us total. And then we have about 5 other cousins. So we'd always have a reunion at my grandma's house every single New Year's or Christmas. Every time in December when we were young, we'd all go. It'd be us in grandma's house. We'd be 10 deep, and grandma would just take the load for all her kids, and we all be in there. So what we started doing is like playing games, playing hoops outside, playing football, swimming in the pool. I mean, we would do all the fun things. And then anime came up, and my cousins were into it. And they were like, Billy, you got to come play with us. They had the video games, and it was Dragon Ball Z was the first one. They had the toys and the video games. And we would sit there on the carpet floor on our stomachs playing with the toys. And then you had that one cousin that always jamming the toy hard as hell and like hitting your finger and you don't want to play with him no more. And I was really good at video games. Yeah, but I'm like, bro. No, I was really good at video games, so I always would play video games. But we would do that. So that's kind of sparked it. And that was at a young age. And I just always, once again, like my peoples always tell me, no matter what, stay true to yourself, be you, and like just embrace yourself, express yourself, and love yourself. So it's like, that's kind of how that started. So I got posters. I had posters all throughout my, girls would come over. Like, okay. I mean, people would come over and they'd see it. And they'd be like, they'd be like, oh my
I'm not
God.
editing that out.
But I always be like, yeah, I love it. And I did. And they appreciate. One thing people are going to respect is you being you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to take down the posters or hide this, hide that. I'm me. Take it or leave it.
In high school, does anybody ever try to make fun of it, though?
High school? No, really,
like
bro. Nah, bro. Like, I was the guy. So, I mean, like, I didn't face it. Some people might have. But, like, whatever I did at my high school, I was the ring leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, bro, like, I'm watching anime. I'm doing this. I'm doing me. It really wasn't, like, frowned upon, but it really wasn't like super boosted. It was just like, it just was what it was.
That's what me and the homie we talk about too. I'm from Long Beach, California. My man from Redlands, farther out. I never had that experience. People talk about I was bullied. I was like, bro, I was never bullied. I played the Naruto games. We used to, bro. We ran Kamehameha. Like we all did that.
You
like,
see how like I feel like if you're you and you're cool, it's accepted. If you're not, it's not. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Like, if you cool and you not people. Like the kids running around like Naruto with the big backpacks and the goggles and I gotta be first in line. You know what I mean? Like those type dudes. If you not doing all that, you cool. I was like Billy. Oh, Billy messed with anime. They're like Billy messed with anime. Billy's Billy. Like
I ain't gonna lie. The people with rolling backpacks. You know what I'm saying?
Like those are the guys coming with the big headbands, and it's like that's like. But they're just weird. It don't matter what they liked. They could have liked NFL. He could have came with an Eagles headband, and he's still weird. Like that's Roger. He's weird. You know what I'm saying? But it's like. You can't, I had this girl named Amber. Yeah. She was a horse girl back in 2004, before it was big time, like 2005, 2006, early days. She'd be going around campus like she was weird. But the other girl had a homegirl, Alyssa. She loved horses too. She was an equestrian, and I always had pictures. Alyssa was normal though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's accepted.
You're like
that's what I'm saying. It's like levels to it. Like
you're really weird. Yeah, you're really weird. Like I always try to tell people that like. Y'all didn't get bullied because you like anime.
Right.
You didn't get bullied because you got bullied, bro. You were weird. And that's okay. I'm going to tell people, we talk about mental health. It's okay. Right. That's okay to be weird.
That's you. We talk about being you.
Be you. But also understand, bro, you're weird. You're weird, like bro's a little weird. We all know a cousin that you like. Nah, bro, a little weird. Right. I don't need to be with him no longer.
100%.
Like I'm not hanging out with bro no more. We all know people like that. And so I always try, like, cause I love anime.
Yeah,
I love anime. Always had my homies love anime. A lot of us love anime, bro. I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club, Eastman. So he's super tatted up. Our oldest dude that was watching this, he little hood out. He had a Pokemon collection. Nobody was bullying him.
Thank you.
I'm here to tell you right now.
Let's call spade a spade.
Nobody was bullying, bro. Bro was not getting bullied. So I always try to. It was just some people say that. I'm like, what? And then when I see certain videos, I'm like, y'all always put the weirdest anime guy.
Right.
Like he's weird.
Right.
Got it. Like that's why I shout out RDC. Like they're more. I don't want to say normal. They're more like people. You're like, okay, I get it. Like y'all weren't picked on. Y'all still went to hella parties. Y'all still had a lot of fun. Y'all still make fun of people too.
Right.
Y'all clown back and forth. Y'all make jokes. So it's like, all right. So
yeah, I used to resonate with everyone, bro. I had the Pokemon cards. I'll be in the back of the YMCA bus with my nerd friends, and but I was like still me, like no one ever. Then I'll go hoop outside or recess and go play football or soccer, whatever, bro. Like it's just like if you're just you and doing you, like it's like
it's dope, bro.
If you're wearing,
it's little. If you just, and I think a lot of people,
I think a lot of
people get. I'll say this too because we want to get his advice and get up out of here. I think a lot of things, especially just being a male, has to do with sports. Like we were all active. So if you weren't playing foursquare, handball, kickball team, locked in playing football, basketball, if you weren't out there with us, you kind of did get segregated because you just weren't with us.
Right.
So then if you just only do the anime thing or just now it's like, bro, you're the outcast a little bit. We can't even invite you.
Right.
So I think that's where, like I said, around the corner from my house is a project.
Yeah.
So I live in a good neighborhood, but around the corner is. And we would all watch somebody play Mario Kart, play the Pokemon. You'd be like, oh, bro, Pokemon. We watch God of War. We watch Midnight Club. Watch people on the PSP. We always just sit there and just watch. We wouldn't even, and we ain't bully. We ain't punch them. We ain't none of that. It's like, nah, bro, this dope, bro. I'm trying to get the game too. So yeah, I just like to speak on that. Okay. Let's get back, wrap up everything. Okay, so college football athlete, give me Billy Bowens. Give me your best advice to freshmen. You, Billy Bowens, as a freshman, what advice would you give yourself?
Just work hard. I mean, like we kind of throughout the whole talk, we just hitting the different subjects. But I would say, like, look, man, if I could talk back to my freshman year self, don't be so hard on yourself. Work hard, but don't let it consume you to the point where you don't build relationships, you don't build connections. Like, be present in the time that you are. And one thing I can say is, like, one thing I'm super glad I did do is I always told myself, it's going to be over soon. It's going to fly by quick. So enjoy every single day. And all of my teammates everyone could tell you, like, I enjoyed every single moment in that locker room, in that, on the field, in those workouts, every game, like, off the field. Like, I'm always hosting. I'm always having the boys come over, always bringing us to, like, community, like, making connections. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, get to know your teammates. I swear I have connections and friends everywhere. Like, and I'm talking like scattered across the USA. Like, there's not somewhere I can't go that I don't know someone or know someone that knows someone that'll vouch for me, because it's like they know my character, right? If I never talked to that teammate, or I never talked to this, or made that amends, or made that relation, you wouldn't have that. So in college or not, whether you're an athlete or not, I think venture out, make relationships, because a lot of the time it comes down to who you know. It's not really, you can be the most smart, locked in individual that's just beeline straight path. Yeah. But you didn't do nothing with it. Now you don't really have nothing, and now you're kind of stuck. Or if something happens when you're going to face hardships in your life, you're going to need other people to fall back on. It's like we were talking about that community. Like, when my teammates crying, my boys crying, same thing in life. When you're going through things, you reach out. You're going to fall down. Someone can help you get back up. Someone's going to fall down. You can help them get back up. That has a rewarding feeling as well. So just make those relationships. Don't be too focused on one thing or the other. Try and venture out and spread it out and make as much fun, love, connections as you possibly can.
Nah, that's dope, man. And I'm glad that you said that, because a lot of people, whenever people ask, should I go to college or whatnot, I always say people keep focusing on a degree with college. Right. College is about making connections and having an elite network with people that are all doing things with their life, whether it's in the finance field, whether it's in the engineering field, whether it's in the medical field, athletic field, right? All these marketing field, me, you know what I'm saying? So there's all different types of things going on, and then you can set your network, and then you're able to, I can reach out to this. Well, I don't know about this. I can reach out to this. Yeah. And people forget that's, like you said, it's about who you know. And people say, I'm going to just go get this degree worth it. No, that's not what you're going to college for. You're going to make connections. Right. Okay? And through those connections, you're going to get a job. Through those 100%. Connections, you're going to get all these other layers. Through those connections, you're going to see more about life, understand different things. So I'm glad that you said that.
Like, imagine you're somewhere and you're like, man, hey, Bill knows him. Hey, Chosen. Somebody hit me up. Hey, Chosen hit me up about something. Oh, yeah. Oh, he good people. Yeah. Boom. You see that? Like, that goes such a long ways. They know if I'm vouching, he's valid. Same way. If his peoples hit him up, hey, we just came across Billy Bowens. Yeah. He like, oh, Billy, cool. They're going to take that word, and that's going to mean a lot. So that's huge.
And that's the dope part about Idaho, man. Yeah. It's so easy and connected. It's small. It's a small, big city. Everybody kind of knows everybody, but they're still able to connect. And like, bro, I can introduce you to him, and I can introduce you to him. So that's a lot of things come about, man. Okay. It's kind of a similar question, but what did you learn most from college? Like, what was the biggest takeaways, or number one biggest thing that you kind of learned, if you have a different answer?
I think I just learned me. Learning you, knowing you, takes you so far. I mean, it's more important to be rooted and grounded and know who you are emotionally, physically, religiously, whatever it is. Like, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're going through, if you can control yourself and not allow anyone else to control you, that takes you a long way, especially if you're talking about as men, as black men, whoever you are, whatever you're doing. If I am the key holder of this person, if I am the control of my emotions and the way I react to everything, you're dangerous, like, so learn what you like, learn what you don't. Learn what positions you like to be in. Learn where you thrive. Learn where you don't like. Know where you don't thrive. Know where to avoid. Know when it's time to learn when to say when. Know when enough's enough. Know when it's time to call it quits. Like all of these things are a lot of the time. It's not what you do. It's what you don't do that gives you the power too. So it's like, just make sure that you learn you know you, right? Like don't get lost in the process or the fun or whatever it is. Spend time with yourself, read, listen to podcasts, listen to interviews, like just do things that you like to do, journal, go for walks, spend time with yourself and understand who you are. And I promise you, it'll be the best thing you can do for you.
I like that, man. Learn more about yourself. Discipline. All y'all from college, discipline. I don't know if I gotta follow that up.
No, you got it, man.
Let's just. Oh man, I'm trying to think. What our biggest takeaway from college, man. Kind of said it earlier. I'm trying to come up with something different. College teaches you how to say no. Discipline. Don't be partying every weekend. Know what you can do. What's for somebody else ain't for you. And learn how to never hate on the next man. That too. A lot of people are different. A lot of people aren't your best friend. A lot of people say different things. And always remember this. At the end of the day, unless they really like your family type, the person that's going to put you first is you. But also don't be shy to just ask for help. It's cool to ask for help, man.
Oh, yeah.
Reach out. And in college, I learned a lot. I learned a lot, man, and it's very easy for things in the story to spread that's wrong or not right about you, but your character holds up. And always remember, the memories that you have with people cherish those, and that's what's going to be your defense when you're in tight spots or something comes up. You're like, bro, that never happened. Right. But the people around you going to be like, oh yeah, nah, we know, bro. It's not even. That's weirdo activity. So that's the best thing. Biggest takeaways. Oh, mind your business. That was a funny one.
Mind your business.
Mind your business. Mind your business. And always, y'all, be yourself. Be yourself. And also find yourself. I always say college is a free trial to adulthood. Your mistakes in college, usually not going to be that crazy. When you get into adulthood, mistakes, you're probably going to jail for life. Okay, you're going to jail for life. You lost the mortgage, kid gone, you know what I'm saying, all these type of different things. It's still like, okay, I messed up. You might get sit back home. But that's the extent, right? You mess up. It's always a free trial, and I tell people that. And you learn more about yourself and discipline, man.
So I just want to say real quick, man, disclaimer, Chosen, I appreciate you for having me on. Guys, this whole thing is set up, just the professionalism. This was awesome. This was a great time. I appreciate you genuinely. Like, dude, this is great talking with you. I mean, I love this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, bro. And we locked in, bro. So
of course, man. I know you about to go into the content creator spiel. I know we talked about God. Do you have before we get out of here, a God moment for you in college, or a moment that you feel like God was there, or that you had to get up, or anything like that?
I mean, when my injury happened, when I tore my patellar tendon, I'll get more in depth with that on my. I got some fun stuff in store. We're gonna tackle. We're gonna tackle. Yeah. So, I mean, when I had my injury and I had football taken away from me, it really allows you to understand, like, whoa, I am so much more, and there's so much more to life. And it's like you tap in with God, and he helps you find yourself and puts you in situations. You ask for strength. You ask for guidance. You ask for that perseverance and the courage and stuff that you want. He's going to test you. He's going to put you in positions to see and make you endure that and overcome that and come out a better person. Ultimately, that's what he did for me. So, I mean, like, once again, and the injury was one of the worst things in the moment. But, I mean, like, I know it's going to be something great that comes out of it. I know I've already been growing and learned so much about myself and life that I never knew. And I mean, that in itself is a blessing in disguise. So, I mean, and we'll go from there. I mean, the list goes on.
Nah, you good. God is good all the time, man.
All the time.
God is good, man. We just had to say that, man. I'm very religious. God is always there for us. And a lot of times, athletes, people in general, like he said, nothing ever goes according to plan, right? And a lot of times we want things to go our way, when in reality, God's way is the best. But we don't see the blessings yet. Right. So we wanted to go how we wanted to go. We so tight and in on that. It's supposed to go like this, so we don't see it. But you just be, all right, I gotta let go. I gotta let God, man. And a lot of times like that, man, it helped me. and I wish for everybody else. If not, it is blessings though. It's your boy Chosen, man. We had my guy Billy, Mr. Light Skin. That's what I call him, man. That's Mr. Light Skin, man. I get this, man. That's future content creator right there, man. You about to go crazy. Hey, we out, man.
Hey.